The upcoming Days of Our Lives episodes weave together suspicion, family pressure, and emotional uncertainty as Trey DiMera's christening approaches, turning what should be a peaceful milestone into a backdrop for secrets that refuse to stay buried. At the center of the tension is Sophia Choi, whose carefully crafted lies are beginning to unravel as more people notice cracks in her story. Rafe and Gabby Hernandez are no longer willing to accept Sophia's explanation at face value, especially after the strange incident involving Rachel Black. Rachel being caught posing as Sophia during bed check was disturbing enough, but Sophia's sudden reappearance and claim that she had merely been studying in the library raises serious red flags. The timing doesn't align, and when Ari Horton admits she thought she saw Sophia in the town square during that same window, the doubts deepen. Rafe and Gabby's interrogation of Ari isn't about intimidation. It's about piecing together a timeline that finally makes sense. Ari is forced to revisit her memory, questioning whether she truly saw Sophia or whether someone wanted her to believe she did. This line of questioning hints that Sophia may have been moving freely with help, or possibly orchestrating a deception far more elaborate than anyone realized. While that investigation quietly builds momentum, Chanel Dupree DiMera and Johnny DiMera are racing against time to prepare Trey's christening. Their urgency isn't just logistical, it's emotional. With Javi Hernandez about to leave Salem for Texas to support his father through serious surgery, there's a sense that this christening might be the last moment of unity before everything shifts again. Johnny and Chanel want the ceremony to be meaningful, not rushed or overshadowed by looming goodbyes, and they're determined to make sure Trey's godfather is present before Javi leaves town. Their effort reflects a desire to preserve normalcy in a family that rarely gets the chance to experience it. Behind the scenes, Leo Stark and Javi Hernandez face the emotional weight of what this departure could mean. As they reminisce about how happy they were caring for Trey together, there's a shared acknowledgement that those moments felt stable and hopeful in a way neither of them expected. Agreeing to put their issues aside for the sake of the christening is easy in theory, but much harder in practice. Javi's one-way ticket to Texas looms large, and Leo can't ignore the fear that Javi may not come back anytime soon, or at all. The conversation becomes less about distance and more about uncertainty, with Leo struggling to accept that this goodbye might mark the beginning of a long emotional separation rather than a temporary absence. Meanwhile, Sophia's plans begin to wobble when Holly Jonas unexpectedly stuns her. Holly catching Sophia off guard suggests that Sophia was either preparing to cause chaos around the christening or was moving into position to manipulate events from the shadows. Whatever Sophia intended, Holly's presence interrupts her momentum and forces her to rethink her next move. Even so, Sophia remains dangerous. With money stolen by Rachel, she now has access to a phone, giving her the ability to communicate, coordinate, and adapt her strategy quickly. Rachel's role becomes increasingly troubling as she waits for instructions, clearly still under Sophia's influence and willing to assist despite the growing risk. What makes this storyline especially unsettling is the contrast between appearances and reality. The christening represents innocence, faith, and fresh beginnings, yet it's being surrounded by lies, manipulation, and emotional fractures. Sophia's calm exterior hides a volatile mindset. Rafe and Gabby's investigation threatens to expose truths no one is ready for, and Leo and Javi's relationship hangs in a fragile balance shaped by fear of loss and unresolved feelings. As the week unfolds, it becomes clear that Sophia isn't finished stirring trouble. Even if she's temporarily stopped, her access to resources and people willing to help her ensures that the danger hasn't passed. The christening may go forward, but the emotional and psychological fallout tied to it is only just beginning, setting the stage for confrontations, revelations, and consequences that could ripple through Salem long after the ceremony ends.